Hello everyone, this is Joseph K. Welcome back to the long play of Tales of the Abyss 100%. New Game Plus, or New Game Plus 100%. In the last part, we got our Flightstone back. And now we got to get to Chesedonia in order to get the half-a-male salesman behind our plans. Also, since last time, I went over here and I just restocked up on all my ingredients. That's about it. But we're going to get, I think we're going to get something saying that, hey, this is your Flightstone's capabilities are back, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yay! And now, because the plot says we can do it, let's go ahead and do it. Now, I actually have a couple stops I want to make. One of them being over here, there are a couple search points that I should be able to get. Oh, never mind. We can't even land here. You know what? Maybe we can land. However, if it doesn't let me land over here, then... oh well. You might actually have to wait until you get the refined Flightstone before you're able to do that. For some stupid reason or another. Yeah, okay, so you're not able to get a gold dust before that. But I am curious. I wish this thing turned much better. So let's see. That's the Meggiora Highlands. What I'm curious about is if there's some sort of way to, like, leave the Meggiora Highlands and exit out at another place. Oh, I'll look that up a little bit later. Since we can't go over here, there are a few search points that we still have unlocked, that we still have to unlock. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are in the Qliphoth. This is 7. Because we already have 6. And 7 is... where is 7? Oh yeah, 7 is Meggiora Highlands there. You can't get it. 10 is there. 11? I think 11's in the Qliphoth, so... no, 9's in the Qliphoth. This is 10 and 11, because 9 is the other Chesedonia area. So this is 10 and 11. Well, let's get 10 and let's get 11. 10 is over here by... by this area. 11, I think, is in the forested area. Yeah, I think that's 11 right there. And there's no way to land here yet. Really, the only way I can guarantee to get over here is if I want to do that little trick you can do to eject the disc. But unfortunately, I'm not going to do that. So, that's 11. We can't access 11, but we can access 10. which is over here. But of course, we're gonna get stopped because of the fucking mist. Honestly, I don't have too many negative criticisms about this game, but the random stuff they stop you with annoys me. Might as well. So that was 10. We can't get 11 because we need to upgrade Albior. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We can't get... We can't get 18, but we should be able to get 17. We can't get 14. So this is 13. Unfortunately, we're not able to get 13 at the moment. Or can we? Where is search point 13? Because 13's in the... Because 14's in the by the Majora Highlands. Same with 7. We can't get 17. We can't get 18, unfortunately. I can't remember where 13 is. But this one should be 17. Oh no, this is 8. Alright, here's 17. And 16's in the Qliphoth, so... So, let's see. This is 13, 14, 15. We can't get 14. I don't remember where 13 is, and I don't remember where 15 is. Whoa. 15 is actually... I know where 15's at. 15 is over there in the savannah. But I don't remember where 13 and 16 are. And 18 is the island we can't get to. Although... we might be able to get this game to accidentally throw us in this island. Or not. Alright. So we gotta go back to Chesedonia. So that means we need to go over here. However, I would actually like to find the other search points. Right, search point 11. I think this is search point, like, 6 or whatever. They really are no match for us. But yeah, that's like 6 or whatever. Or, that's search point 5. Okay. 13. I wish I could always remember these, but I can't. I can never remember where all these things are supposed to be. Somehow I feel there's like a search point around here. I know, I'm wasting everybody's time trying to find these search points. Now. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm trying to keep my eyes peeled for these search points. That's because... "13 is the last accessible search point I have. I just don't remember where it's at. Alright, I'm just going to cut until I can find this damn thing. I might actually look it up, so I'll be right back. So I was looking in the right area. The 13th search point is around here. It's like I knew I was in the right area, but where in this area is it? Oh, is that in the Qliphoth too? There it is! Jeez Louise! Sorry about that, annoying cut. Alright, that's all the search points we can get. Like I said, 7, we need the 1 upgraded Flightstone. Same with 11. And 14. And 15, we can technically get... No, we can't. Because we're not allowed to get to the other side of Ketterburg. Alright, we're good. Now, I am so sorry about wasting your guys' time. Without further ado, let's head to where we're supposed to go. Just get that off. It's like, I could have sworn it was around this area somewhere. That's just how janky it is to contain. I hope the camera works a lot better in the 3DS version. And right, now that we're down here, well, let's see. 9. Where's search point 9? Oh yeah, 9 is in the desert oasis. Or in the desert. Alright, so nothing we can do in here. So, we want to go to Chesedonia. So I think we should be able to enter via the port. Or just enter like this. Why not? All right. We're going to give Din everything we have except for the copper ore, silver ore, and gold ore, and the Libavius ore. So we can get rid of the rocks. Very certain we can get rid of the iron sand, the weeds. Leave the silver ore. Leave the iron ore. Insect wing. Keep the copper ore. Get rid of the gel base. And the Mieu ore and fish. Scorpion stinger. We want to keep the gold dust, or do we? I don't remember if we want to keep the gold dust. Save at least 1 fish bone. Because we gotta save the other fishbone for, yes, we can make the bow. Let's do large payment. Give me the elven bow. Hold up. I think the Elven Bow is only accessible if you... Yeah, I think the Elven Bow is only accessible if you're able to upgrade the weapons. I think we have a chance of getting wing battles with this as well. And then I think I'm going to be done. Wing battle. Sweet. Let's just go ahead and go down the list. A scimitar, master sword. Can I do this yet? Let's see. Might as well just go down the list. Mace, Cruziken. I actually don't think those are any better than what we currently have. Oh, the Cruziken's actually better than what we have. Well, okay then. I wasn't expecting that. Hey, we get the Curious Princess title. Now, I wonder if we're actually able to... No, not yet. Might as well. Seska, Partisan, we already have those. Alright, I'm done. The only thing I really want to do is I want to get special items, but I don't think we're even able to do that yet. I think you had to give her just a lot of stuff in order for that to work. Yeah, I guess we can't do that yet. Whatever. I guess I might try to go ahead and, like, hit up some more search points. Alright, now we gotta go talk to the Happy Mask salesman, but first, let's go get some more food. Remember, all the merchants are over here. And I think this is the food person. Cool. Well, you know where the Happy Mask salesman is. Let's go talk to him. I don't want to, but let's do it. And annoyingly, we have to go through this area again. Come to think of it, she might only give you the ability to upgrade your weapons by making a special payment only when you give her one of every item.
I see, so that's why you've come for me. You have my deepest gratitude. Now I can offer explanations of what to look out for, the effects of the miasma, and other such issues.
Yes, that should be useful to hear when preparing for the descent.
What effect has the miasma had anyway? Have people been getting sick?
Some of the children and elderly who were exposed to the miasma became bedridden. People from Yulia City have taken in the most critical, but they can't take in all of them. I'm also worried about our emergency food stores. They were depleted because of the war.
How about petitioning the King and Emperor?
Yes. By the way, when are we leaving? Noelle won't be back for a little while yet.
Let's rest at the inn. That will also give Aster time to prepare.
All right, I'll cover the cost of the inn for you. Please, relax and get some rest.
Thanks, we appreciate it.
What is it? You look serious.
Yeah, I'm worried about the miasma. All I know is that the miasma is bad for people, that's it. It's not going to kill everybody all of a sudden, is it?
Like I said before, it's only bad if you inhale a lot over a long period of time. But if things stay like this, then I think the population will drop 80% by the next generation.
Damn it! Even if we lower the outer lands, it won't change a thing!
That's why the peace treaty includes an agreement to jointly research the miasma.
I know, it's just... Why can't my hyper-resonance disintegrate the miasma? I hate this! I caused all of this, but I can't...
Settle down. You said you were going to start with what you can do, right? One person probably can't do much alone, but people can work together. We're with you.
Yeah. Sorry for talking like that again.
It's okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Night.
Would that only she
Thanks.
were to die between now and tomorrow.
Good morning.
Noelle, welcome back. How did it go?
Everyone is safe in Yulia City. I arrived here earlier than I expected, so I went ahead and took Aster as well. My, you must have not been able to get any rest at all. I'm fine. Don't worry. I took naps when I had the chance. Thank you for all your hard work. It is an honor, Phone Master. Well then, I'll be standing by on the Albior.
Shall we be going to Yulia City ourselves, then?
Yeah, it's all finally coming together.
It's all coming together. A skit. Peace at last? Finally, an end to the war. Yes, finally. It's unfortunate that there were casualties, but at least we managed to get this far. Yeah, good job. Now we just have to lower the outer lands and take care of the miasma. I'm a bit concerned that Van hasn't shown himself, but so far so good, I guess. Yes. Now, let's just see how things go. What's wrong, guy? Is something bothering you? Huh? Oh, nothing. Come on, let's go. Okay. And now let's switch up Luke's costume. Let's give him Dragon Buster. And let's go ahead to Yulia City. Like I said, I don't find too much annoying about this game, but this is another one of those things that I find annoying. Let's zone over an extra screen to get to the area that we should be able to go to naturally. Thankfully, it's not too difficult to get to Yulia City. It's just like in this direction. Alright, we're going to get a long scene, so I hope you brought your popcorn.
Then please add your signatures to this document. Good. With this, we conclude the formation of the peace treaty.
Wait just 1 minute.
Guy!
Sorry, Luke, this is important. Shut up for a minute. You made an agreement like this right after the Hot War. Can you keep it this time?
This is different from Hod. That was to bring us prosperity through the score.
That's why you destroyed Hod? There were Kimlascans there too, like my mother.
Guy! What are you doing?
Your mother?
Eugenie Cecile. You sent her to marry into House Gardios as a gesture of peace. Don't try to say you've forgotten.
Guy, if you've come for revenge, then kill me. I'm the one who killed Countess Gardios, because she refused to aid in the invasion of Malkuth.
Father, you really...
It was war. You do what you must in order to prevail, just as we used your death to cause the Battle of Rugnica Plains.
My mother at least knew what she was doing when she married into that family. But what possible reason was there to involve everyone else, to destroy Hod?
I may be the more worthy target for your blade, Gylardia Galan.
Your Majesty?
Kimlasca didn't destroy Hod. It destroyed itself. No. We destroyed it.
What are you talking about?
Fomicry research was being conducted on Hod. Jade knows what I'm talking about.
With war about to begin, we shut down all of our phonic experiments on Hod. There just wasn't time to deal with the Fomicry research.
The previous emperor, my father, decided to destroy the Kimlascan army and Hod with it.
I heard a test subject was connected to a device that artificially generated a hyperresonance.
So that's how Hod was destroyed.
My father presented the event as Kimlasca's work to quash anti-war sentiment at home.
That's horrible. I feel so sorry for the test subject.
Yes, the record shows he was only 11 years old at the time. You may have known him, Guy.
Me?
He was the son of a knight who served House Gardios. I believe their family name was Fende.
You can't mean Vendestelka Musto Fende.
You know him, Tyr?
If he's the son of Fende, she more than knows him. And so do you, Luke.
What?
It's Van. Van Grants. Vandestelka Musto Fende is his real name.
So that's how he knew about animate replication, even though we sealed the information.
Guy, why don't you sheath your sword for now? It's beginning to sound like you'd have to kill almost everyone in this room.
I stopped wanting revenge a long time ago.
I never thought Van's name would come up like this. Let's adjourn this meeting for now. I trust that suits everyone here.
All right, I'm fairly certain we are good to go. Yeah. Let's go ahead and buy this tome from him. Hey, we learned Lightning Blade, which we already knew. Except we only got 10,000, not 40,000. And let's get this scene concluded. I actually think I know exactly where I'm going to end this. Because let's see, how long have I been recording for? Oh yeah, hardly any time at all. Not even an hour. Let's talk to Teodoro, get a scene. Yay! We did it, everybody. Okay. Yeah, we got you, man. All right, let's get a skit. Guy's Revenge. Let me step over here so I can read this better. I'm sorry about that little display. I just had to clear that up. For my sake, for the sake of Mother and Mary, for all the people of Hod. War really is terrible. It's so unfair. Yes, even for the sake of one's homeland, it's unacceptable. Such is the nature of war. So Master Van suffered from the war too. What's he doing? What he's doing goes way beyond revenge. Yeah, I used to think he was planning revenge for the war, like me. But it looks like I was wrong. Even if the Hod War was his original impetus, it's just an excuse for him now. Yeah. As someone who suffered the same pain, I want to do everything I can to stop Van. We've got just a little further to go. Yeah, let's get going to Sheridan. We're not done yet, though. We need to go rest up at Tyr's house. For another skit, why else? Let's piss this guy off. It's so much fun to piss him off. And then, before we even get back to Sheridan, we gotta take care of a little something with the lovers. Master, are you writing your diary again? Yeah, that reminds me. Stupid thing. Master, that hurts. Luke, don't do that to Mieu. Stop it. Shut up. He's been scribbling in my diary. Oh, you have? No. I was just writing in it for the days Master didn't write. Wow, so you did. Your handwriting looks so much like Lute's I didn't notice. Wait a minute. Are you saying I have bad handwriting? Mieu, you're a genius. Ah, well. Now, wait a minute. So, when we last left General Cecile and General Frings, we had just given the ring back to her, even though she said she wouldn't accept it. Of course. Over there with your little underground pedophile ring. So let's head to the Kitesor Naval Port. Which is down here. Try to steer clear of the Zal Desert, Isle of Chesedonia thing. Because you'll get hit with the stupid message saying there's a sandstorm. And it really is a stupid message thing. But here's our Kitesor Naval Port. Now that she's had some time to think, let's see if she's more willing to accept General Frings' proposition. Yeah? You didn't have a reason to start for the start, but whatever. Ho-ho! We are family. Yeah, I guess. This is true. That's what happened last time. Oh, what do you mean, Natalia? Yeah, who cares what society thinks? Why do you care what society thinks? Exactly. Oh, very clever. And she won't be. You know, now that you mention it, she kind of does. Okay, if you insist. Alright, that's all for now. I mean, I guess we could go back to Engave and see if we can talk to Frings again, or... Actually, hold up. Let's go to the... Let's go into the Kite Sewer border real quick. I think he's actually on the north side. Huh, or not. Well, did he go back to Engage then? Yeah, let me try to find him. Well, at least they got the dead bodies. Okay. That was a waste of time. I feel like a lot of this project has been nothing but wasting time. Oh well, it can't be helped. It will be under 100 episodes, though. Let's go to Engage real quick. What in the world? Why does it look like that? I actually didn't have any reason to do that, other than the fact that I saw it. I want the beloved princess. Oh, that's St. Bina. We don't want St. Bina. We want Engage. Why is it looking like there's two things there? Like, that's what it looks like to me. It literally looks like there's two different locations here. It's probably a glitch of some sort. I don't know where he's at then. If he's not there and he's not at the Kite Sewer naval base, then I don't know where he's at. Alright, I've wasted more than enough time. Let's leave and go to Grand Kokma. Which, if you recall, it's roughly in the middle of the map. It's like a black hole of some sort. There it is. Grand Kokma. We also want to enter via the port. And all we should have to do is go west. I wish we could have actually seen the fight. Aw, look at that. Wholesome. Shut up, kid. We'll do what we like. Silence, you two. You really are a cute one, boy. Or I'll take your handkerchief. In exchange, you could have this. The Key of Darkness. Kingdom Hearts? Nah, just kidding. Not Ansem. We're not going to go fight Ansem. I'm interested they call them the police instead of the guards. Now, this might be a little goofy, but we want to go ahead and go back to the palace, and we want to get a scene. And you want to do this now, because I don't think you can after the next events which are about to happen. You want to do this because it actually gives you TLP for Sheridan. Not Sheridan, Grand Kokomo. We come behind the throne and examine this window.
It sure is one big waterfall. The water falling from that high is amazing. And in the light, it's like a mirror.
Some ask for an audience with the Emperor just to get a view of the waterfall.
The water really is beautiful. I could watch it forever.
You think? Maybe I'm just used to it, but it always gets me down. My rapids are much more fun to watch. Isn't that right, Jade?
Your Majesty, perhaps that stems from the names you've given them?
Oh, that doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Your Majesty, this palace is great. It's huge. It's got the waterfall. It's got tons of rooms.
And we're only able to access 4 or 5 of those rooms.
Oh, well, yeah. But it's not like I built it. My ancestors did everything. I'm not attached to it personally.
Is that so? I'm quite fond of my own castle.
Remember? I didn't grow up here. In any case, the city, the palace, Ketterberg, all of them were completed generations ago.
Ketterberg too?
The bronze statue in Ketterberg is one of the Emperor's ancestors.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it.
If you want to know more, just ask anybody in Ketterberg, or Jade. His head is about the only thing he's useful for, after all.
His head, huh? But yeah, you do want to do that. Like I said, it brings up your TLP, which we want to get our TLP pretty high. And I am thinking that I might need to do an extra Ketterberg side quest, whatchamacallit, in order to bring up the TLP even further. It's really the one thing I haven't done. I haven't gone through the maze a second time to try to beat my record. But now, let's get back to Sheridan. Nothing else to do here. Am I good on my ingredients? Let me double check that. I think I should be, but I'm not 100% certain. Oh, yeah, we are. I guess I already bought it here. Alright, time to go to Sheridan, everybody. Yeah, I guess I'll show off going to Sheridan. Even though I really don't have to. Oh, yeah. So, between the recording of the first episode and the second episode, when the video was like doing its like rendering or whatever the hell it does after you record it before I'm able to do any editing to it, I received a letter, package sort of thing, of Pokemon cards. I've been recently collecting the Scarlet Violet 151, and I've been collecting the Lost Origins set. So I had a bunch of cards for those sets come in the mail today for me, which I'm happy for because, yeah, I have gone through so many packs of Pokemon cards, spent so much money on these damn cards, and I've not gotten the whole entire set. And now it's just more advantageous and more fiscally responsible despite less for more. Because now I can go through, pick the cards I need, and just pay a little bit more than I would pay for like 4 or 5 packs. But I'm guaranteed to get cards I don't have. So today I got the Charizard EX and the Blastoise EX and the Mieu EX Ultra, the Hyper Rare. Those 3 came in from the Scarlet Violet 151. I got a Mimikyu promo card that I didn't have. And then after the promo card, I got the Kyurem V, the Kyurem V Max or V Star, I don't remember which one it's called. And the Machamp for Lost Origins. I'm still going to buy like a few packs here and there, but not nearly as much as I was before, because I could still get something I don't have. Talk to the dog. And of all the cards I ordered from the first order, there's still one card I'm looking for, which I probably will track it after I'm done with this episode, while the video is doing its rendering thing. But to Sheridan. Okay, see what these guys have. Are they ready for us to do what we gotta do for this miasma?
Hey, we finished modifying the Tartarus.
Really? Fantastic.
Never underestimate the elderly. We've moored the Tartarus in Port Sheridan.
All that's left is to cross the Auldrant Sea to where Sephiroth collapsed and dive into the core.
The Tartarus's phonic barrier will protect you from the miasma and the planet's pressure. But it exerts severe stress on the system. It'll only last about 130 hours.
That isn't exactly a lot of time.
The burden is just too great. The phone machinery should hold long enough to sail to Sephiroth and reach the core.
Also, generating a high-energy phonic barrier requires support machinery. We'll send up a flare from here once you decide to start the core breach operation. Then Aston, who's waiting at the port, will activate the phonic barrier.
So, the moment we set out from this city, the countdown starts.
It's 5 days from here to Sephiroth in the Tartarus. We'll have to breach the core and get out in less than 10 hours.
The slightest delay or mistake will be fatal.
You'll escape in the Albior. We'll have to attach a pressure-neutralizing phone machine to it. Once you begin the operation, we'll send the Albior to the harbor.
Once the phone machine is attached, Aston will store the Albior in the Tartarus hold.
So we can't use the Albior once the operation begins.
Right. You won't be able to go to other cities to buy supplies. Make sure to take care of anything you need to before you begin.
Okay, you've heard the plan. Now go get yourselves ready. Once you're all set to begin, come talk to me.
Only one chance. Now we just need to take the Tartarus to the core and neutralize the vibration. Yeah, at last. Our time is limited, and there's no telling what may occur once we're underway. If there's anything you'll regret not having done, do it now. You don't have to put it that way. No, I'm serious. Once the operation begins, we won't be able to use the Albior. But we have to hurry, do we not? As they say, haste makes waste. I think Jade is trying to say that we should be emotionally prepared for before we start. Yeah, let's do that, so we don't have any regrets later. Exactly. Alright. So now there's a skit we can get if we walk around town. I believe there are upgraded weapons and armor we can get there. I believe over here we can get some more ingredients. Nothing over here yet. And then we got, what class are you? Hey, can I ask a little question? What is this Class I and Class M thing anyway? Oh, those? They come from the names of the instructors at the Kimlasca-Lanvaldear Royal Academy. Professor Ian's class is Class I, and Professor Melissa's is Class M. The names of teachers, huh? So Luke and Asch are Class V? I wouldn't call them a class to begin with. Class V, huh? Hey, don't take it seriously. That's it. That's all I wanted to do there. Just checking my skits. Alright, now let's go restock up on everything we need. I'm not going to stock up on magic lenses. I mean, I think I already did anyways. But I am going to see if we can get any of these ingredients. Alright, don't need any ingredients. Good. Now let's go see about upgrading armor and equipment. If only I had the gold ore, I would go ahead and I would do the next bit there. I think these are the ones we want to talk to. Alright, we got the Knight Armor. Let's get a full plate, although I think we can get a second one. We already have a Knight Guard. Let's get a Royal Guard. We have a Silver Cloak, Mystic Cloak, 2 Mystic Cloaks. Night Cloak, let's get that. We have a Misty Robe already. Platinum Bracelet, and we already have one of those. Actually, I'm not going to buy the Platinum Bracelet. Well, I'll buy one more. Because I think we're about to get it upgraded. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, let's just go ahead and equip all these on the people we have. Diamond Bracelet. Full plate. Rail Guard. Oh, I think I bought an extra Night Robe I didn't need to buy. Let's give her the Night Guard. Night Armor. Night Cloak. And we are good for those. Not you. I wanted to talk to this guy. Get a Night Fencer. Already have a Night Mace. A Crescent already have. A Hamayumi. Alright, we're all maxed out on weapons too, I believe. Oh, let's give him the Night Fencer. Yeah, there we go. That's her max, her best weapon for now. His best weapon, her best weapon. Let's give him the Epi. And I think that's her best weapon for now. Yep. I mean, not unless I want to give her the Genius Wand, but she's more of a physical attacker than a phonic attacker, so I can't justify doing that for her. I'm going to rest him at the end, well, because it's free. Alright, let's do a quick save and I will be right back. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Let's go talk to Iamon. Let's get this operation going.
Well, ready to start the operation?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
After you activate the Tartarus vibration device in the core, move to the deck in the alveor.
There's a phonic glyph inscribed on the deck that generates a current of rising air. Use that to get yourselves out of there.
The alveor's pressure neutralizer won't last more than 3 hours.
If you don't hurry out, you'll be flat as pancakes.
So many great ways to die.
The flare's up!
Looks like they're ready at the port. We'll see you off.
Let's go, Luke. Every second counts now.
Right.
Major Legretta,
Spinoza was right. The rumors of Belkend's researchers running to Sheridan were true.
Out of the way.
Letting you pass is not an option. We can't have you silencing the core. The Oracle Knights have secured the port. Cease your meaningless resistance. Throw down your weapons.
Tamara, get them!
You got it!
Now! Run to the harbor!
But...
If they sink the Tartarus, all our work will be wasted!
There's no time! Go!
Oh, no, you don't! Stand your ground! Not even the necromancer would use phonic arts in this crowd.
Jade!
I can't. There are too many civilians without friend or foe marking.
Ah! Out of the...
Iamon!
You have something you have to do that's more important than us old folk.
Now! Go!
Let's go. Hurry.
Luke!
All right, to the exit. Oh, guess we can't go that way.
You aren't going anywhere.
The Tartarus has my sweat and blood in it, too. I won't let you interfere. Master Luke, Princess Natalia. The north exit is poorly guarded. Hurry! Ah!
Damn it!
All right, well, let's go this way.
We'll dump your bodies into the sea!
We'll hold them off. Now hurry!
I'm sorry.
Just killing everybody.
What's going on?
Oh, thank goodness you're here.
The Oracle Knights are attacking the people of the city.
Please save them.
Yes, Your Highness.
Let's hurry. Time is running out.
Follow them!
We're counting on you.
Hurry! Join the troops at the harbor! We'll catch them from both sides! This happened because you civilians insisted on meddling where you don't belong.
Class M and Class I's first and final collaboration. Don't let us down, Luke.
And they all fucking die. Tragedy at Sheridan. Iamon, everybody. Major, attacking civilians, how could you? But they left us alone at the peace talks. You mean the peace tree didn't even matter to them? That's what it looks like. Damn it, where's Asch when we need him? We don't have time for him. Yes, we need to hurry to the Tartarus. For their sakes. We cannot afford to fail. I know. To Sheridan. Or Port Sheridan. Just ignore all the fights if you can. Of course I can't. Alright, Port Sheridan.
Damn! Get down and cover your nose and mouth.
What is it?
It's phone tech sleeping gas.
Can we neutralize it?
I'll blow it away with a phonic art.
We can breathe again.
But I'm sleepy. Oh, me too.
Oh, good. I'm glad it didn't put you to sleep, too.
It works faster on young children. Oh, then this was your work?
Those Oracle ruffians tried to steal the Tartarus.
It looks like they went into the city too. How are Tamra and Iemon?
You can't mean...
Should you really be standing around chatting?
Master Van!
Spinoza, you'd side with the Oracle Knights instead of your friends?
Commandant!
That was a poor performance, Legretta.
My apologies. We'll take care of them at once.
Luke, no!
Why?
Right now, our priority is stopping the core. We're going to the Tartarus.
Damn it!
That's too dangerous. Run!
We're not going anywhere. This happened because Spinoza betrayed Class I.
We may be old, but we can at least serve as obstacles. You go on to the Tartarus.
Move.
You fools! Move! Our comrade caused this. We'll atone for it.
Go!
Luke, there's no time.
If my brother catches us, the mission fails. Do you want to waste Iemon and Tamara's sacrifice?
I know that! Henkin, Kathy, Aston, I'm sorry.
Elderly though you may be, I respect your resolve. Spinoza, take a good look. This is what happens to those who oppose me.
And this never comes up again, because Spinoza helps us and Van doesn't do shit about it later.
Commandant, Sync made it in time.
So, the operation itself was a failure, but at least it distracted them. Very well. Withdraw.
Yes, sir.
You're supposed to say thank you, not sorry.
Yes. When those kids get back, let's teach them how to speak properly.
Why did this happen? They didn't do anything to deserve this. I failed to protect my people.
I wasn't strong enough. Damn it!
There's no time for wallowing in depression. We still have to stop the core.
Tyr, do you really have to say it like that?
Grieving here won't accomplish anything. The Colonel is busy preparing for this operation all by himself. Don't forget that.
Her eyes were welling up.
What?
The one who killed them was Tyr's own brother. I wonder which of us really wants to cry the most.
Axariuth is where we drop to the core, right? I'm going to the bridge to help Jade.
We're an hour behind schedule. We can't allow any more delays.
What's that?
An intruder!
Don't tell me it's Van.
They really don't want us to stop the core. I wonder why.
So do I. But right now, we've got an intruder to worry about. What do we do?
Let's go kick their ass.
We don't have any choice. We'll get rid of them after we breach the core.
Even without this, we barely have any time.
We're starting. Take your seats.
Interesting that it shows the save point back there, even though we can't ever access it again.
Are we there?
So it would seem.
That thing we saw for a second there.
What is it, Guy? I did see something flash right before we dove into the core.
I vaguely remember seeing it when I was a kid in Hod. If I could just...
We'll worry about that later. The preparations here are done. Let's get out.
Hey! The phonic glyph Eamon talked about isn't here!
I erased it for you.
Sink!
So you were the intruder.
I won't let you get away. You're gonna drown in the sludge here. Die!
For boss time against Sink!
I'll make the target.
I should have actually put Annis in this party again, but I keep forgetting about like people who have relationships to characters we fight. Oh well, it's not important.
Great.
We will live to return to the surface!
You're struggling for nothing. I won't lose in you.
You might very well die here yourself. Withdraw now.
Persistent, aren't we? Perhaps you'd rather we all die together?
Not a bad idea. So hurry up and die.
Yeah, I'll pass on the mutual suicide thing. I'll die on my own, thanks.
Fine. You'll all die here anyway. Blade, reveal your fury.
It's actually kind of challenging.
Reveal your fury. Blade, reveal your fury!
Take this!
Dragon Tip!
Don't bring it in!
Want to see how strong I really am? Void Tip! Final Cross! Spear! Oh no, conflagration! Incinerate all! Raising Phoenix!
And we almost already have him dead, I think. Yeah, look at that. Almost half his health gone. Now he does have that Akashic Torment attack, which you gotta watch out for that one.
Blade, reveal your fury! Dragon Tip! Can't win!
Take this!
Final
Cyclone
Cross!
Blade! Can you take this? Harrow Gale! Now you die!
This is not good.
Reaper's Bowl!
Final Cross!
Lose my blade! Thunder Blade!
Final Cross! Final Cross! Final Cross! Can't win!
Oh, Akashic Torment.
I misjudged you.
Ooh, Jade's out.
Reaper's Bowl! Dragon Prince that fosters life! Sure! Take this! Stone Ribbon and this!
I'm not doing too well.
Final
Take
Cross!
this!
Want to see how strong I really am? Sorry. Final Cross! Oh no, the conflagration! Incinerate all! Raising Phoenix! Not bad!
Oh, he's almost dead.
O Dark and Stormcloud, loose thy blade and run mine enemies through.
Over the earth! Oh, divine
Final
Empress,
Cross!
with the blade!
Blade, reveal your fury!
Not bad!
Blade, reveal your fury! Dragon Tempest!
No!
Got him. So if you happen to beat an enemy when your party member is trying to use an item, they will say, fine, I won't use it. We get the Spirit Ring for defeating him. Guy's HP increases, TP increases, Tyr's HP increases, good. TP increases, Jade's HP increases, Natalia's HP increases, her TP increases. Egg Bowl was cooked. Let's see how much grade I lost. .65. Not bad.
Hey!
It can't be! There are 2 ions?
Ugh! Just as I thought. You are also a replica of the Phone Master.
Wait, what do you mean also?
I'm Phone Master Ion's 7th replica. The final one.
Except not really. There's still Florian.
You're a replica?
No way! Ion!
I'm sorry, Annis. It's only been about 2 years since I was born.
2 years? That's when I became one of your guardians. Wait, was Arietta reassigned because you didn't have any memories of the past?
Yes, the original Ion was sick, near death. But there was no successor, so Mose and Van used Famicry.
You had the closest abilities to the original, unlike us trash.
Don't call yourself that.
That's what I am. My powers were weak, so I was cast alive into the mouth of the Mount Zalejo volcano. A replica that can't serve as a replacement is nothing more than garbage.
Don't say that! We may be replicas, but we're still living beings!
I'm not interested in the naive babbling of a replica who has people who need him.
Don't talk like that. Escape from here with us. You and I are the same.
No, we're not. I'm only alive so Van can use me. In the end, only those of us who are useful are kept alive out of pity.
Ion, please don't cry.
I'm not crying.
But those tears...
You're right.
It's like losing a brother.
I guess I was sad. This is the first time I've ever cried. I understand now. All this time I had it wrong.
We're out of time.
But Sync erased the phonic glyph.
I'll draw it again. But a circle of this scale will require significant concentration. Luke, Tyr, please assist me.
What do I do?
I'll open all of my phone slots and create a mass of fonons. Luke, use Mieu's fire to move the fonons. Tyr, please issue instructions based on the remains of the phonic glyph.
So I walk with you where Tyr tells me to.
Right. That's how we'll redraw the phonic glyph.
Let's begin.
So, before... Before I, let Tyr take over. Before I did it myself to get a title, but I already have the title, so I'm curious what happens if Tyr does it. Oh, that's it. That's kind of lame. That was pretty haphazard, but it's finished. I think we should be able to escape at least.
Looks like we drew it.
Yes. Now, let's get to the Albior.
Heed my words. You who are the same as I, can you hear my voice?
Asch? No, this voice is...
Luke, are you all right? I'll try healing you.
Set me free from the prison of this eternal cycle. A descendant of Yulia, I shall borrow your power.
The pain's fading away.
Luke, my isophone. I can finally speak to you.
Running up that hill. Suddenly, Stranger Things Season 4.
Tyr? No. You're not Tyr.
And you're not Max either.
Your kind knows me as Lorelei.
The aggregate sentience of the seventh phonon. Its existence was hypothetical, but...
I am the seventh phonon itself. And you, Luke, your phonon frequency is the same as mine. You and the other you are both my perfect isophones. I am you. That is why I ask this of you. Right now, something enormous is absorbing my power. It is shaking the core and causing the Sephiroth to go out of control. Your actions have quieted the core and stabilized the Sephiroth. But as long as I am trapped here...
Tyr! Tyr, are you okay?
I'm fine. I just feel a little dizzy. What?
It's dangerous here. We should get to the Albior now.
I skipped her dialogue. I thought she was done.
We made it somehow.
Tyr, are you feeling okay?
Yes, I feel fine now.
I'm still worried. Your body was suddenly taken over by Lorelei. You should have a doctor examine you, just in case.
I bet we could get a thorough examination in Belkend.
I hope the Oracle Knights aren't there.
At this point, I'm sure even Duke Fabre has cut his ties with Van.
We can find out if we ask the governor. Let's go! I'm worried about Tyr.
Oh, okay.
What Lorelei wanted to convey. Who would have thought we'd end up meeting Lorelei? Yeah, what was that all about anyway? The score, maybe. It sounds like we were only able to hear part of it. If what Van said is true, then Lorelei's words are the score. What was so important that Lorelei had to use my body to communicate? We can think about that later, Tyr. Worry about yourself first. Yeah, you really should get yourself looked at. Indeed, despite all that's happened, we have successfully neutralized the core's vibration. We can afford the time for an examination. Very well. Let's head to Belkend then. Alright, let's head on out of here. We actually just gotta turn around. And let's head back up. Ion's secret. Are you okay? I'm sorry I lied to you all this time, Annis. I don't mind. After all, you're the only Ion that matters to me. Annis, come on, cheer up, Ion. You'll still call me Ion? Of course I will. Thank you, Annis. Belkend. That's where we gotta go now. Where is Belkend? Right, that's where Belkend is. Southeast of Sheridan. Or southwest of Sheridan. Oh yeah! I actually need to, do something in the next part that's different. Oh, why did I do this? I don't have to do that anymore. I could have just landed on the ground before Belkend. Nah, whatever. It doesn't hurt anything to do it this way. The only thing this does is cause me to possibly get into battles like this one.
So you want to fight?
Leave it to me.
Eat this!
Or, hold up a second, I don't think I've actually shown off the Berserk tricks. I don't know what the Berserk trick steals or what you can steal from it, if anything, and what it drops. I'm fairly certain I've shown off these guys, though, so I don't have to show them off.
I'm not good at holding back.
Oh yeah, by the way, how are we doing on cooking? He still got one. Alright, we want to rest up at the end. We took a beating from Sync. And let's buy food. Wrong person. I always do that. Are you having trouble sleeping? Oh no, I was just trying to talk to Asch. Doesn't seem to be working though. Talk to Asch? Yeah, but it looks like we can't connect unless he starts it. I see. I wonder what Asch is doing. Natalia, you have things to tell him, don't you? Well, what? Like about Uncle or what we're going to be doing. Oh, yes. We haven't seen him in a while. Damn it. All he cares about is himself. Luke, were you trying to talk to him for my sake? No, I just wanted to find out what that idiot's up to. I wasn't doing it for you. I see. Just whatever, I'm going to bed. You and he are so alike that way. Okay. We want to go ahead and go talk to the governor.
Luke, we received a report from Sheridan that you headed for the core.
The mission was a success, only because Sheridan's residents and Belkend's researchers gave their lives.
I see. I've been informed of Eamon, Hankin, and the others. His Majesty and the Duke have also issued formal complaints against Doth. But Grand Maestro Mose insists that Vance separated from Doth and carried it out on his own.
The crimes of my subordinates are my own. You have my deepest apologies.
Are Duke Fabre and Van still connected?
No. With the attack on Sheridan, Doth's influence was lifted from this city.
Then we have a favor to ask.
Tyr isn't well. We'd like her to get a full exam.
Understood. Please speak with Shu in the lab.
Thanks.
All right. The rest of you, please wait here.
How is she?
We don't have all the results back yet, but Tyr's blood fonons are showing extremely unstable values.
Blood fonons?
People who use phonic arts absorb fonons into their bodies. In her case, the fonons are contaminated and aren't properly exiting her body.
What do you mean, contaminated?
That poison, the miasma, I believe they call it, that's fused with the fonons. It's primarily 7th fonons that have accumulated.
She's absorbed 7th fonons that are contaminated with the miasma then?
Quite a lot. They are weakening her internal organs. She said that the phone machines called passage rings responded to her. Dawn Age phone machinery generally contains large amounts of 7th fonons.
So when we lower the land, the miasma flows into Tyr from the passage ring?
That's the only answer I see. If she continues, she's not likely to survive.
No!
We can give her a medicine to suppress the effects.
Can't you cure it? I use the 7th phonon too, but I'm fine.
She's absorbed over 100 times what a 7th phonist would normally consume in a lifetime.
Could you give us a little more detail?
I have something I'd like to ask as well. Let's split up here.
Alright, let's go talk to Tyr. She's dying.
Did you hear about me?
Yeah.
If the 7th fonons and me are contaminated, maybe Lorelei's contaminated too.
Don't talk to me like everything's normal.
Are you worried about me?
Of course! The core's stopped and the Sephiroth are under control, right? We don't have to lower the Outer Lands.
It's too late. The passage rings are at their limit.
So we have to keep going. I'm sorry.
Why?
I really want to tell you to stop lowering the Outer Lands.
Luke.
I thought about it as hard as I could, but if the Outer Lands fall, then lots of people will die. So I can't just tell you to stop. My uncle and Emperor Peony have both agreed to help. I can't tell everyone to stop now after all this.
You idiot. What's with that face? What you're saying is right. If you really had told me to stop, I'd have lost all respect for you. Thank you. I was right to believe in you.
You're crazy!
What?
You can't possibly be okay with this. You always try to act tough. Say you were at least a little scared or sad or something. If you just tell me how you really feel.
It's not an act. I'm sorry. Please let me be alone for a while.
No, I'm staying right here.
Luke, please. I don't want anyone to see me like this.
Then I'll turn around.
Idiot.
You idiot.
Hey, Tyr receives a Strong of Heart title.
Thank you.
Please take care. Don't push yourself.
So now we get back to lowering the land.
But where do we go next? The regions with Sephiroth to which we haven't yet gone are Pedamia, Rhodesia, and Sylvana, right?
Minus the absorption gate and the radiation gate.
Where are the absorption gate and the radiation gate?
The absorption gate is northeast of Ketterberg. I've heard the radiation gate is on an island far south of Batical.
Those are the largest Sephiroth, so we'll save them for later. They say the monsters there are stronger as well.
That and we don't have the correct upgraded Albior to go after them.
Right now, we need to locate the passage rings for the remaining Sephiroth.
There are researchers from Yulia City here. Let's ask them about the locations of the passage rings.
But are you really okay, Tyr?
Yes, the medicine's working. I don't feel any pain. I'm fine.
Alright, now I'm just going to take it directly to where we got to go next. You could just wander around looking every single ruin to find where you got to go, but go north, then go west. How the researchers from Yulia City even got here, I don't know. They probably took the...
Tyr, I heard about your condition. I wish I could tell you to stop, but I'm sorry.
I guess they took the Yulia Road.
It's all right.
Do you know where the passage rings are?
You're going to perform the lowering procedure, right? The only ones we've pinpointed are inside the Megiora Highlands and Mount Rainiel.
Mount Rainiel? I've heard the 6 god generals were gravely injured by monsters when they were there on duty. It's a dangerous place. I think we should save it for last.
I agree. Even people living nearby rarely approach that mountain.
Okay, then let's head for the Megiora Highlands first.
We'll track down the location of the remaining Sephiroth in Pedamia. Take care.
I think the remaining Sephiroth is actually in the volcano, Mount Zaleho. What is Van doing now? Van's been quiet ever since we entered the planet's core. It's not been that long, Jade. I wonder what he's doing and where. Well, he needs Fabre for his plan, that's for sure. He's probably looking for a new base now that he can't use Belkend. Actually, I suspect he's already found one. Or rather, he's returned to an old one. He's not one to waste things. Right now, we need to lower the Outer Lands safely, so humanity isn't destroyed in the collapse. We can worry about Van after that. I know that worrying about him won't accomplish anything, but... well, he's your brother. It's only natural to worry about him. Thank you, Luke. Alright, so this guy says you'll have to travel up the river in a ship or something to reach the one in the Megiora Highlands. Up in the near Knee River. You won't be able to get there without a boat or something. Gotcha. All right. So I'm gonna do something a little different. We're gonna go in the Let's Play. I skipped one of the passage rings altogether. I won the puzzles altogether because I don't know how to do it. However, I'm gonna find it on in my guide, the official strategy guide that I have for Tales of the Abyss. I'm gonna go ahead and find it, and then I'm actually gonna show that one off. But will we be able to safely get to the passage ring in the Megiora Highlands? Is Tyr going to survive all this? Is there any way to save Tyr before the end of the game? And what is Van doing? What is Asch doing? How many more obstacles is Van going to throw at us to stop us so he can achieve his ultimate goal? Find out next time in the long play of Tales of the Abyss 100%, New Game Plus, or New Game Plus 100%. This is Joseph K signing out. Y'all have a great day and keep it real. Later.